Pretty crazy. Thanks.
So you're not Jeffrey Epstein?
I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm Palm Beach Pete. Hey everybody, this is Palm Beach Pete. And my video went viral because some dude randomly filmed me while I was driving on I-95.
Here in the U.S. tonight and to this incredible sight.
To Kentucky. The blast so powerful it shook the ground.
I worship Satan. Of course we sacrifice kids. We need their innocence for our rituals.
Underage girls are testing positive for pregnancy in ICE detained camps. Underage girls are testing positive for pregnancy at ICE detection camps.
Man, grand rising to the collective. Y'all know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, running up, and subbing up. If you new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos every smooth 7. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps collective grow, helps collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. I appreciate you if you're watching a TV, whatever the case is. I wish it was smooth 7. Might be a trigger warning or 2. I hope not. So make sure you hype the video. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all know what it is, man. Let's get straight to the video, man. Let's go.
They're finding seashells and all kinds of stuff, which people find seashells all the time that are old. Except they're at the top of a mountain.
Wow, it's almost as if the entire earth was covered in water and flooded at some point in time. No, that couldn't happen, because if that were to happen, then all of the humans and the animals on earth would be extinct, right? You know, unless somebody built like a giant boat or an ark or something and maybe, I don't know, kept the animals on it. But then again, that's a little extreme. I don't really know a guy that would do that.
Y'all with him or y'all against him?
Did you know that on the morning of 9/11, George Bush Sr. and Osama bin Laden's brother were in a meeting together at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel in Washington? I recently stumbled upon that information, and I was like, there's no way. But you know what? Everything is a lie at this point, so I'm not even surprised, but I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed. This is my driver. Yeah. Okay. Okay, what am I supposed to do with that information?
This disturbing movie was made so well that the producer was actually arrested upon its premiere. The film's producer and director Rogero Deodato had an idea to make a found footage film about an anthropologist who leads a rescue mission into the Amazon rainforest to find a missing American film crew. This film crew was there documenting indigenous tribes that practiced. Well, the crew had mysteriously disappeared, and in their place, footage capturing their horrific deaths was left behind. But the extreme violence and gore shown in the movie prompted authorities to arrest Deodato in Italy shortly after the 1980 release of his movie. Not only was the film seized and subsequently banned in most countries around the world because authorities genuinely thought that they had stumbled upon a snuff film, but Deodato was charged with. This seemed even more likely to be the case since the actors in the film were nowhere to be found. In order to prove his innocence, Deodato was forced to bring the actors into court, revealing that they were in fact still alive and well but had signed contracts agreeing to stay out of the public eye for a year to promote the found footage aspect of the film. And because the special effects were so good for that time, he and his camera crew were also forced to demonstrate how they accomplished such graphic scenes in court. Because they were able to do so, Deodato was cleared of the charge but was instead convicted of obscenity, and the film continued to be banned in several countries despite proving that it was all make-believe.
Florida House passed a bill that will raise highway speed limits to 80 miles per hour and eliminate vehicle registration stickers. Y'all trying to get niggas killed. Like they want y'all niggas to kill each other on the highway. They know most of the people that drive fast on the road is niggas. They trying to get rid of y'all ass. Y'all about to see CDL truck drivers mashing niggas. like real shit. You finna see tractor trailer trucks going dump down the road. Yeah, you better check your rear view mirror, bitch. Those the last that need to be going that fast. It's finna get crazy this summer. I think that everybody in Florida is up in the head. Cause why would you do this shit? Like, what? These Amazon drivers can barely drive. And you want to raise this shit to 80 miles per hour. Man, Florida about to be on fire.
We don't need to go up to no 80. We already be going 80. I remember that clip. What's y'all thoughts?
This is an exclusive. You have never seen Annabelle in the way in which I'm getting ready to show you. That's right, Annabelle, the most famous haunted doll in the world, who was kept for years in the Warrens Museum. You guys will be amongst some of the first people to ever see this. It's so creepy, in fact, she submitted it to Paranormal Caught on Camera, and it's going to be featured on their new season. This past year, Annabelle was on tour, and everywhere she went, tragedy followed her. She made an appearance in Lexington, Kentucky at SCARIEST, and when Tracy heard Annabelle was coming to town, she knew she had to go see her. And what she captured in this 45-second clip is some of the creepiest Annabelle footage I've ever seen. I think it's the demon that's behind her. Check this out, tell me what you think.
You heard that? Like, actually played that guy. Yeah. Creepier than shit. So that is probably the most creepiest thing that ever happened down in the museum. Yeah. You can get words.
So nobody gonna talk about the fact that the government just secured alien.gov like that's normal. As y'all can see, it's right there, alien.gov, registered on March 17th. You gotta sit there and ask yourself, why now? Why would they do this now? It wouldn't be because they're gearing up for something to happen, right? It wouldn't be because the movie Disclosure Day is coming out, right? I'm letting y'all know right now, things are ramping up very quickly. Y'all pay attention. I know y'all been seeing over the last couple of days, asteroids been entering Earth. And I be sitting there like, ain't they supposed to know when this is coming? Like, they can detect it, right? But then I seen one today where they say it was an asteroid, but instead of it going down, the jump started going up, down, around. And I'm sitting there like, what the f that be? Then I started thinking again, how many satellites do Elon got in space? What's the fastest way to make a one world government? Thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know.
The fastest way is to play with perception. One person gonna think that the extraterrestrials are evil. One person gonna think that they good. You make that shit you put that shit in the sky, make it look like they're attacking humans. Watch how fast humans get afraid and come together and think that it's UFOs and aliens that are demons, and we're gonna be able to control these humans. That's why when I say y'all gotta be careful of saying these damn things is demons, be careful. Cause before you know it, you gonna be a damn slave more than you is now, more than we are now, and your ass gonna be in a concentration camp under a one world government. You see why I'm saying question that shit? If they saying that it's a demon, don't listen to that shit, especially if it's coming from the demons. The demons that look like you and I. Maybe I'm saying too much, because when I start talking like this, like I said, y'all don't get notified. Let me know y'all thoughts. Because if you've been here rocking with the channel, you know I get on one. And I say some shit the whole world need to hear that'll put me in a lot of fire. So, I've been working on it, y'all. I reeled it back a lot. In the last year, I reeled it back since. And this year, I ain't really been saying too much. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts, though.
That is one of the scariest news clips I've ever seen. The man wading out into the water is a Brazilian news reporter, and in this very moment, he's reporting on the disappearance of a local schoolgirl. The 13-year-old girl was last seen swimming in this river, cooling off with a group of friends, but the friends had lost sight of her and believed that the river may have taken her away. Well, during his report, the reporter is warning viewers about the dangers of swimming in this river because of the unexpected depth in certain areas and the fast currents that could easily take somebody away. While filming in the river, he suddenly leaps forward, saying that he felt something in the water brush up against him. He then starts making his way back to the shore while he tells the news crew that he thought there was something at the bottom of the river. He also argued that he wasn't going back in because he was scared and said that whatever it was felt like an arm. He then asks, quote, "Could it be her?" And believe it or not, it actually was. This strange coincidence of the reporter stumbling across the body of the missing girl that he's reporting about in that very moment, it gives me chills. After the broadcast, which was all happening live on television by the way, divers began searching in that area for the girl's body. And they found her, lying at the bottom of the riverbed in the exact same area that the news anchor was reporting from.
I think I remember that clip. Y'all would have freaked out too, jumped up out that way.
Now I want y'all to see this, right? The sun finna come out. Now I noticed with them fake clouds or whatever, right? Y'all don't know about that. But it's a big plant somewhere, I think in Georgia, that makes fake clouds. They make snow clouds and clouds that cover up the sun. They testing, bro. I'm telling y'all, this stuff ain't real. This weather is not real. It's weird for the weather to just be scotch hot and then snowing the next day, bro. Where did that cold front just come from? I'm telling y'all, bro, it's a bunch of experiment going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? These are fake clouds that they putting out here, bro. This is not real. This is some man-made shit. These folks done learned how to control the weather, block the sun, and send fake snow clouds in the city. And then not only that, bro, when y'all see them chemtrails from them planes, they start off small and they get big. Those are chemicals that they're spreading in the city. That's why people are behaving and having behavior issues and acting out and the crime rate going up. Hey, stay healthy.
Facts, because they on our ass, bro.
Going on now, but you can see it. See how she was spraying and leaning over screaming?
Wow. Oh my gosh.
You all right, boo-boo?
So this is her belly and her legs. This is her legs, y'all. And this is the belly.
This is her belly. And she's like she's leaning over backwards.
Oh my God.
Actually, it looked like somebody was holding
her,
It
yeah.
looked like she was choking. She was over there.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be that white lady who she caught with her husband. That way they say not supposed to.
Oh my gosh. Cause when I'm driving on 95 and I see trees and I love nature and I'm pulled by it, and I see figures and images in trees, and I know what I'm seeing is connecting me to the spirit realm. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you can literally.
You can see it.
Look at her kneecaps. Oh my gosh.
I just found out why they call it the mall. Because we're not going to just one store. We're going to them all. That really pisses me off.
Oh shit, bro. He blew me with that one.
People, the reptilian, the human, the Pleiadian invaded your planet. You might be thinking, what do you mean? I thought I was a human. I thought I was a human. Didn't they tell me my whole life I was a human? A human is a primate, descended from a mother chimpanzee. Do you descend from a chimpanzee?
Hell no. Spam up if you did. I didn't.
I'll show you guys again. This is for a boat. Pretty watch. You see where I'm at? You see this castle? Right? The same castle right here. This is all water underneath these streets before they paved over it. It's the same castle right here. This whole thing was where they docked boats right on this temple. You got two fleets back to back on the side of this temple. There's water would run underneath it. I showed the canals in Cahos today. What do you think's under this city? There was all water in here first. This is in Cahos. See how the whole city's full of water? The canals ran into this city. They covered these streets up in Cahos the same way they covered these ones up, right here in front. Just like that. We were like Venice, yes. I was saying this whole place was like Italy. And on all these tunnels they talk about underneath the street, those are the old canal systems.
The dolphin grabbed him, took him all the way down there, right? Now he went down. Now mind you, under the lake is a lake under the lake, right? The dolphins went through the lake under the lake.
Damn.
And when you went through the lake under the lake, it was a whole city down there.
A whole
Lit up.
city.
Whole city. Whole city. Lit up.
So what type of material did they use to build this city down there?
Why you asking me?
No, I'm just saying.
Why would you do that?
I'm just asking.
Why
gang,
would you do that?
They built the whole city down there. What they use saying?
Why would you ask that question, bro?
Because you said it's a whole city down there, gang. Like what the hell? How did they build a whole city under the water, gang?
You asking the right questions, Derek. Asking the right questions.
This is a picture of Mount Everest. At the top of this picture is fossilized seashells that were at the bottom of the ocean. Now, why is this important? This shows that the highest mountain peak, the highest mountaintop at one point in time was submerged underwater. It gives a timestamp of something that occurred where everything at the highest height was underwater. Why is this important? Because this echoes back to the Bible. All around the world, all different cultures have these same deluges or great floods over the entire world, documented. And in the Bible it's documented that God caused a great flood. He opened up the fountains of the deep. He rained 40 days and 40 nights. Doesn't this make sense that the water would go so high that it would put the mountains underneath the water? And as the water came down, there were things that were in the ocean, crustaceans, crabs, and different types of sea creatures that would be captured at the top of these mountains as the water receded. And once the water receded, over time, they became fossilized, and no one discovered them because they were so high up on the mountain. So once you climb this mountain and you discover these, this is actually evidence that can confirm the authenticity of the Bible. And if the Bible is authentic, God is authentic. And if God is authentic, what is he communicating to you? You have to read to see, but I will give you the overall summary. God has always been highly interested and involved with mankind. He has always stretched forth his hand to interact with us, to turn us back to him. He has judged the world with water and set a seal that he will never do that again with the rainbow in the sky after the rain. But the second time he will judge the earth is with fire and with brimstone. And those who don't believe in his son, they will receive the brunt of God's wrath. But to those who do believe, they will have the promises of God. And this is an echo that God is real. God judges the world for sin and wickedness, and God gives us a promise for the future. That promise is both judgment and both salvation. That promise with that rainbow tells that another judgment is coming, that only those who believe in his son will escape.
So did y'all know that Jeepers Creepers was based on a true story, or at least inspired by a true story? So you know how in the opening we see Trish and Derry driving on his road, and then eventually they see the bodies being thrown down a chute by an old church. Well, the same thing happened, but this time, from my knowledge, it was a couple, but some people say they were siblings. I don't know. But the true story basically is, on Easter Sunday in 1990, Dennis Depew, this guy right here, ended up crashing out on his wife because they was going through like a divorce or whatever. And he ended up like pushing her down some stairs in front of their kid, and then like literally crashed out on her and just like beat her to the point she was unalived in front of the kids. The kids started tripping out, like, what's going on? Like, he was trying to manipulate them. Like, I'm gonna just take her to the hospital. I'm sorry, we just had a little issue. But they still like, nah, what are you doing to our mom? Instead of taking her to the hospital, he ended up putting her in the car while she's still hanging on for dear life, barely moving. He ended up taking her to like this side road, pew-pewing her in the head. And then once he did that, he continued driving to the schoolhouse, but he ended up passing a couple or some siblings, Trish and Derry basically. And they got a little curious because they saw how reckless he was driving. And they ended up following him and actually catching him dumping his wife Marilyn down a chute with some bloody sheet. And this happened in Michigan, by the way. That is actually crazy, y'all. So it was basically Jeepers Creepers. So this story was the opening of Jeepers Creepers. They definitely got it from this Dennis Depew story because it's literally like beat for beat. Only difference is they had some kids and they're witnessing everything that happened. A lot of these horror movies, y'all, actually be inspired by true stories or get something from it. I mean, like, look at Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Ed Gein. Let me know if y'all want me to keep doing these and we can keep continuing. Let me know in the comments.
Is it me? Or the dad that did all that wild shit? Do he look crazy? Do he have a wild, like, demon type of face? Let me know if that's just me. If it is, I apologize. I shouldn't have maybe said that. But, hey, it's my opinion, so I had to be truthful. Let me know y'all thoughts, bro. They probably got it from this story, and then they got some of that shit and mixed it in with Mothman. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts, man.
Nancy Pelosi is a reptilian. Check this out.
We're different from the president. We're very discreet, reptilian, cold-blooded. These are the races we have to win. Others are winning the whole.
Remember, these cold-blooded beings, they have to tell us the truth. That's why they put it through movies. That's why they do things subliminally, because they still have to tell us, but they have to do it through sneaky ways. Notice how she paused and admitted that. Check this out.
There he is landing.
What you just seen is her technology malfunctioning. A lot of these beings have this technology, cloaking technology that literally lets them hide, but every now and then it glitches. It's also known as shapeshifting. These things exist and they are around us and it's very real, and for you to deny it is crazy because she just admitted it. They have to admit it. And they're usually politicians like she is. Why? Because they have to keep control of us. Politicians pass laws. They allow certain things. Put two and two together. Once you start connecting the dots, it all makes sense.
And there's still people out here who will let these people off the hook. They'll turn around and rush their ass to go vote for some of these people. I'm just saying. And after they just voted for these people and rushed their ass to go do it, They'll jump in the comment section and say aliens are demons. But I voted for, and it's the color over here who's causing this shit. And I'll be like, bro, did you not just watch the video? Did you just not see the person that's on your side? Did you believing in shape shit, bro? Is that not some demonic shit? But you just went around your elbow to wipe your ass and blame an alien that you ain't never saw do nothing to you. But we seen some of these people go to the Epstein Island, and we know what they did. And that right there is where it's like the world, people is gonna be people. You can't control that. You can't control a person's journey of enlightenment. You can't wake that up, bro. You can't control that. So like I say all the time, I'm gonna put it out to those who will gravitate towards. God gonna do the rest. Who it reaches, who it reach. That's enough proof for me right there to show me, oh, I know who the real damn demon is. I'm just being honest. I know who the real demon is. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts though. If you disagree, you still my family.
I worship Satan. Of course we sacrifice kids. We need their innocence for our rituals. Bet you never heard of adrenochrome. I worship Satan. Of course we're bringing in the New World Order. Who doesn't like a new world, bro? Come on, it's new. It's like an iPhone. Get with the program. I worship Satan. Of course me and the bros get together and chant in a circle at 3 a.m. Gotta get them demons moving. I worship Satan. Of course we're already implementing the mark of the beast. You just don't know about it because we control the media. I worship Satan. Of course I'm not gonna let you praise Jesus. Not on my watch. That's just my boss's enemy, man. They got a lot of history. I worship Satan. Of course I love churches. Personally, I prefer the Synagogue of Satan. But even the other churches, they're still bringing them to us. I worship Satan. Of course I sacrificed my family and friends to get fame and fortune. Had to show my boss I was committed. It was never about greed though. I worship Satan. Of course we have to tell you everything that we do. We work off of karmic retribution. So if we don't tell you, we're gonna face some serious consequences. Science fiction movies are like our main squeeze. I worship Satan. Of course we use numerology. 6, 7! I worship Satan. Don't you know? My leader freed us from bondage in the Garden of Eden. We didn't even know we were naked. Now we have the wisdom to become bigger than God. We can make babies without people. Couples can now be a thing of the past. And the best part about it, these children are going to be born with the mark of the beast.
Hey everybody, this is Palm Beach Pete, and my video went viral because some dude randomly filmed me while I was driving on I-95, unbeknownst to me, and the next thing I know, I'm a viral sensation. I had my phone down for about 4 hours, and I didn't know my phone was blowing up with all these comments from that video. So I got a lot of traction. It's pretty crazy. Thanks.
So you're not Jeffrey Epstein?
I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm Palm Beach Pete.
I feel like they're playing with our head right now. And that's...
You see Jeffrey Epstein at the Knicks game?
What the?
You at Knicks game? Right before he died. 2018. It was so crazy because nobody noticed this before. He was right in the middle, beside the sports announcers.
Yeah.
With 2 girls beside him.
Whoa.
Did you ever see that?
No, I've never seen that before.
And then in the files, it says he has Woody's tickets. He'll be at the game.
Who's Woody?
Woody Allen. There was pictures of Woody Allen in the same seat. So Jeffrey Epstein went to that game.
Traded seats with him or something.
Yeah, Woody's. Before he died, he's like, let me go see a next game.
He saw that at the Mecca too, bro.
I know. This guy was everywhere, dog. And no one was questioning him.
Yeah, yo, nobody noticed it until like after.
After, yeah.
Right now, it's cute. Little Tyler robot throwing a temper tantrum. 20 years from now, I did not him. You know what I'm saying? Robot's not supposed to feel emotions, fam. Why he getting upset? Y'all ha he-heing until you, alright, don't ask me to come say it today.
Everyone needs to go and look into Ghislaine Maxwell's project called Terra Mar. The news isn't going to talk about it, but in short, she partnered with the Clinton Foundation and found loopholes in maritime laws of poorly regulated international waters. She even had a submarine. And meanwhile, we're supposed to believe that she was in Haiti in 2010 for the disaster relief, even though she's in prison for child trafficking. You'd have to have the IQ of a worm to not think that that's weird, especially now American citizens are banned from adopting children from Haiti, and I have a hard time believing that that's not related. You should look into Laura Silsby. I'll make a video on it, but yeah, anyways, this is my driver, and I don't see anyone talking about Terra Mar. I feel like that's where a lot of this is coming from.
Y'all agree with her? I'm new to that.
I didn't know that meteor was about to hit Cleveland, Ohio. Y'all knew nothing about it? 45,000 miles per hour, 17,000 pounds. This big ass 7-ton rock 6 feet tall, 10 different states seen this. And you niggas ain't see this, NASA? When it land, it sent the loud sonic boom. I'm talking about Harlem shaking homes, windows, busting windows, in the ground like it was an earthquake or something.
Ohio to Kentucky. The blast so powerful it shook the ground.
Travel all the way 34 miles in the atmosphere. And NASA, you niggas still ain't see this? And with everything going on right now, possibly we can have bombs flying in from Iran and all that because we at war. You telling me y'all boys ain't on y'all P's and Q's? You niggas overlooked this, didn't see this? Smell a little fishy, y'all. Is it fake or did they push a button?
Here in the U.S. tonight, and to this incredible sight seen in several states, a 7-ton meteor shooting across the sky. The sonic boom heard over multiple states. The meteor 6 feet in diameter, the ground shaking.
Tonight, NASA says this bright red fireball the asteroid bursting through the Earth's atmosphere, sending loud sonic booms, rattling.
That is a missile. We are at war.
3,000 miles per
That's
hour. Fast for a human.
Didn't have agents to cause traffic jams.
So whole time,
Hear him out.
rush hour traffic is not a coincidence. Y'all motherfucking agents acting as drivers to f the traffic up at a certain time every day. So when we get home, tired and we irritated, and we just want to take it down. So now we not thinking about overthrowing the higher ups.
It makes sense.
None of this shit is an accident. Everything is planned.
Stay weird.
He ain't off point. He on point with that.
The sun is in space. No. Why is there light on Earth and no light in space?
Somebody's a scientist. Somebody's gonna say why, and it ain't gonna make no sense. But they gonna have a reason.
Alright, so check this out. I'm here at a top secret location, here in the Middle East. I'm here to confirm that there is giants, they're out there, and they're trying to hide them from everybody. So, save this video, share it with all your family, your friends. There's something big coming election year, this year. The closer we get, and even after election year, there's going to be a lot of crazy things that you guys are going to see. Remember that I told you, and I warned you. Get ready, prepare.
Download.
In the next 10 years, Neuralink is anticipating technology that can link the brain to the cloud. Now, we probably already all know that, but I had to investigate why that is. Like, how are they going to do that? So they're sending nano robots into your brain, I'm not kidding, made out of DNA, and their goal is to swim into the blood vessels of your brain. And for some reason, that links your neocortex to the internet, which is horrifying. What does that even mean? Anyways, you're gonna have a search engine in your head. I don't know. I don't think it's for me, but we'll see. This is my driver. I probably won't get it if it's like, I don't know. I feel like there's something sinister about it. Like we're not supposed to have those powers, but I got my driver, so I feel like that's a superpower enough.
We are supposed to have this superpower naturally, not the way they got us going about it.
Underage girls are testing positive for pregnancy in ICE detained camps. Underage girls are testing positive for pregnancy at ICE detection camps. Underage girls are testing positive in ICE detention camps. I don't know why I can't even say the word detention properly. Bitch, underage girls are testing positive for pregnancy at ICE detention camps. Underage girls are testing positive for ICE detention. Oh my God. Like, where I actually don't have the patience for this. I don't have it in me. underage girls are testing positive for pregnancy. And in ICE detention camps, the people, that is so disgusting. They're already living in unlivable conditions, and now y'all are impregnating them.
Now look, I ain't never did this. I'm gonna say this before that. You know, I seen comments of people saying that they voted for this, bro. When ICE was doing what they was doing, there was people who said they voted for this. They wanted this shit to happen. Did you want that to happen too? Because you can't say you didn't see it coming. When the first time when they was taking them and doing what they was doing, you heard there was kids being violated in there. And I said that. I didn't call it a detention camp. I called it a constant. And I dealt with heat for that. And I said, let's ask what's wrong with these kids, man. Why these kids ain't reunited with their family. If you want them gone, send them back. But make sure they get there. Don't hold them in a camp. And then do what you want to do to them. Bro, this ain't something new. Another thing I'm going to add. How the hell can you tell if the boys, the young boys have been, you get what I mean? They can't come back pregnant. So if the girls is going through that, I can only imagine what the little boys going through and how they probably, the shit they did to them is probably going to get swept under the rug because they can't get pregnant. All I'm going to say, bro, is look, we going to wrap this up early today. There's 20 minutes left in this clip. I don't even want to do it. I don't want to do it, bro. I don't. We need to sit back and think about this last clip because there is people who believe that this shit wouldn't happen, but they voted for this shit. Sit back and think about what this man just said. Imagine if that was your kid. We need to sit back and think on that one tough. Like, again, the people who was on them islands, they got to walk free. They still living their free life. Some of them still making laws. Some of them still calling shots. Some of them still got their day job, their big ass house, while you don't. And you struggling. We sometimes be struggling. Let me know y'all thoughts, man. Let me know y'all opinions. Y'all know we made it to the end of this. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos every smooth 7. This is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps Collective grow, helps Collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But I appreciate you watching any TV, whatever the case is. I wish it was smooth 7. I love y'all Collective. Again, I had to close this one early. I can't take that type of shit, bro. When you go through some shit and you be violated as a kid, it's gonna trigger you in certain ways. And I'm gonna let y'all know that. That's how we gonna end that, bro. I got triggered by some shit that I experienced as a kid. And then I see people in the comments say certain things and we see shit like this. We got more content coming tomorrow on Sunday. I got y'all. I love y'all Collective. I gotta go regroup. Cause this shit right here just hit my nerve. So I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. I love y'all. Type the video up, man. Y'all know what it is. We gone.
I just check my count. Sheesh.